And we are live. I am here with Sina the Great. Sina Sahami. What's up, man? How you doing? How's your week been? This is live. turn your sound down. I can hear it. All right, so we have some people from my Facebook group. They posted their stores for us to review. Oh yeah. So very high value production here. So we're gonna do a couple reviews on their stores, and then for number 3 here, I found a pretty good store on Shopify stores. It lists like the top 500 Shopify stores in the world. So this was number 100, and they have a pretty cool product page, some really good elements there that we'll look at. And then after we review those 3 Shopify stores, we're going to look at some just general sales funnels. So the first one that I picked was just something that I saw on Pinterest in an ad. The second one is going to be MindValley. It's like this really popular psychology program that people take to improve themselves. And then the other 3 are just some order pages from Frank Kern, who's a copywriter, and he's just known to be like killer at marketing. So I figured we would take a look at his pages and see how he does it, because I know he makes millions off of his courses. So after we do the sales funnel reviews, then we're just going to talk about our project. Obviously, I sent you the PDF, so we'll figure out the steps that we have to do in order to get that going. And yeah, after that, that's about it. So we'll take any sort of like questions or whatever that people want. And of course, we're doing the cash giveaway. Yeah. I put it in the title. Yeah, it's on Facebook too. I put it in the Facebook group. My Facebook group. The Shopify marketing secrets for world domination. I could post a link. What's up? How's it going, Alinda? Alinda asks if there's any requirements to win the cash giveaway. Yeah, you just have to just leave a comment, and you know, maybe you'll win. Yep, have to stick around until the end. So exactly. Comment, keep commenting, like the video. I don't see anybody like the video yet. Yes. No, you can. Comment on the actual video, not the top chat, but the actual video. And yeah, you can. You can comment on actual live videos. Olindia, we'll give you $5 if D Aries. Yeah, so stick around. Leave a comment down below. Yeah, I could do that right now. Real quick, I'll just copy and paste it. Okay, then I'm gonna do that right now. So whoever's watching right now, does anybody have a Shopify store or like an order page or a sales funnel, like anything that they want us to review? Let us know. Post it down below. We're doing it for free, so we're giving away free consultations. Okay. Yep. Cold hard cash. We're live now. All right, Sina, I tagged you in it. If you want to share it, go for it. Let's see. Oh, oops. Hold on, I posted the wrong link. Wait. I posted the wrong link. Hold on, I posted the wrong URL. All right, there we go. Okay, did you get it? I just tagged you on Facebook. You can go share it. Yeah. So, all right, I'm going to open up this Shopify store, Vixen Vogue. This is someone from my Facebook group. If you're here right now, you don't see it still? Let's see. Yeah. All right, everyone's got to start somewhere. So, all right, this is someone from the Facebook group, their store, vixenvogue.com. So, the first thing I noticed is like your pop-up, I think it had like a 5 or 10 second delay. And you also just have like sign up for updates and receive 10% off. It doesn't specify if there's like 10% off your first order. It doesn't specify if you get the code whenever you sign up for your email. I would do something that's a little bit more advanced than just the one that everybody does where it's like sign up and get 10% off. I would do some sort of lead magnet, whether you have like a full catalog of all the products that you carry. You can hire somebody to put that into like a nice PDF. And as soon as somebody comes to the site, you can trade them that PDF that has everything in your collection for their email. So they can go in their email and see everything in like a much more organized fashion. So that's the first tip that I would give you on your pop-up. Yeah. Let's see. You can't see my screen? Yeah. All right. Well, I can't get the pop-up, but what did you want to say about it? Oh, here it is. What what would you replace it with? I think it is Vixen Vogue is a boutique brand specializing in luxe curvy fashion. So I think it's like plus sized fashion. Yeah.
Thing in terms of, I don't know, like a bonus show coming up somewhere, like a kind of like fashion show, or like I don't know exactly, or like maybe you have like a warehouse sales coming up for a specific. Maybe it's not even your own brand, maybe it's just something like that. I don't know, something like that. Like it has to be something of value, or you can just put not anything there.
Well, I mean, if they do like a a warehouse sale or something.
I would like to know how much email do you think actually got from non-buyers?
Like what her email list?
Yes, yeah, exactly. So
I think
email list
she's
that came from this, because I'm sure she's collecting email from, I don't know, she might do a, I mean, I'm saying she, it could be a he, right?
she's watching right now. I see her commenting.
Oh, so is that a store owner?
Yeah.
Okay, is the store owner, is it a she or a he?
She. Her name's Jazara, I think.
Oh,
Jazara,
how
if
do
you're
you see her commenting?
do you have the YouTube video open?
Yeah.
You can see the top chat right there.
No, I only see
Here.
Bombshell Beauty and oh, okay.
Yeah, that chat right there.
Hey, and so which one is she?
All the way down at the bottom, Bombshell Beauty.
Okay. It says his sound isn't working. Whose
Yeah.
sound? Mine?
Yeah, I think it should be fixed. Is it working now? Give me a one in chat if you can hear a sound.
No, maybe they can hear you, but they cannot hear me.
I think.
Hold on a second. I can just turn this on. Hold on a second.
All the way down at the bottom, Bombshell Beauty.
No, it is working.
Okay. All right. Oh, so she said hi. So she's here. So you can talk. You can talk to her directly, and she'll answer any questions that.
Well, I would just went on a little bit of rant of saying this. The pop up here doesn't do anything. You know, I hate this pop up. Like, why do you want to give 10% off? You know.
I mean, what's the better alternative? Is it like get a coupon for a buy one, get
one better
off?
alternative is not to have a pop-up. Oh, so the question we had, Mr. or Mrs. Bombshell Beauty, is that do you track how many emails you get from just specifically this pop-up? You know, so that's the major question.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because whatever the app is that you configure that in. Because look, at the bottom right, it says powered by Automizely. So whatever Automizely app is in Shopify, it's for sure keeping track. I would bet that there have been thousands of people who have seen this, and she probably only got like anywhere from 10 to 50.
I would go down the route actually. So when I say this is a good idea or not a bad idea, or like Roy or anybody tells you, it means doesn't mean it's a good or bad idea. It means it's something that obviously two people disagree with. So it's a perfect candidate for A/B testing, you know?
Yeah.
But that's what a bad idea is. It means that A/B test this. Like I would definitely A/B test this with this or without this. And then see if those people who don't see this pop up, because yes, you're going to collect some percentage of emails. I don't have any doubt. But then, I don't know, do people, some of them maybe just close this and then just go buy something somewhere else? Would some people just get pissed off and don't buy anything over here? You know what I mean? I don't know. So it's a good idea to A/B test it. That's what it means when I say it's a bad idea. Doesn't mean it's bad. It means I'm skeptical. Okay, so let's close this thing.
Okay. All right. So let's get rid of this thing.
Like, let's do what 99.9% of people do.
Yeah. Bombshell Beauty, let us know what your current opt-in rate is. Like, based off of how many impressions that pop-up gets, what is your opt-in rate? If it is anything over 1%, I will be amazed.
Go to the top of the page. What's that? One winter, they will piss, blah, blah, blah.
Also, I don't know if you can see, but the video here is cut off. So this needs to be
I think that's
resized.
just the purpose of the photo. Like, no, I think it's because the focus is more on the clothes. Actually, make this mobile, because 99% of the people are gonna see this on mobile anyway. I mean, I don't know, but I assume a lot of people visit this stuff on mobile.
Yeah. This is what it looks like on mobile.
Okay.
It looks nice on mobile.
I'm more interested, not the store design, because I'm more interested in not the, I mean, okay, so for Shopify store is something I don't know much about in terms of just the specific design of the store. But I'm a lot more interested in what the offer is and how do people find this page? That's
Like,
where my main question is. Like, do you run ads? Do you run like Facebook group stuff? What do you do?
Yeah, Jazara, like, what? Okay, so she posted her socials as well. Oh, hold on real quick.
What do you think of the store?
Well, I just want to check real quick, like, Vixen Vogue, because we could see how many likes she has on her Facebook page. And then I'm also gonna check it in Hrefs. Okay, so we have Vixen Vogue. I think this is it. 82 people like it.
Go here, see if she's running any ads.
Where?
On Facebook. Go down. Go down. I think it's called page transparency. Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Page is not currently running ads. She said, what's up, Chase? How you doing, bro? She said Instagram and Afterpay store directory. Also Sezzle store directory. Do you make money off of directories for Afterpay and Sezzle? What is that? Afterpay directory? Top deals Afterpay. Have you ever seen this before, Sina?
No.
Yeah, I'm curious how this works. They have like Lululemon. I know that's a big brand. Pandora, YSL Beauty. What happens if we click this? That's pretty cool.
So what does that mean? So it means after they sell, it's kind of like after you buy something, then it pops up and you have a chance to like, it's kind of like advertising. I assume there would be a genius idea. I never thought about it, but I think this is like an ad, like Google ad. Instead of when showing up in search, it shows up after people buy something from one of those stores. It's kind of like a checkout page. That's what it sounds like. Afterpay.
No. Afterpay is basically what that is like, okay, so if we go to, let's go to one of these products. Afterpay right here, it allows you to pay for something over the course of like 4 months interest free.
What? Really?
Yeah. That's like the new thing on Shopify, is like allowing people to do like payments for certain products. So this Afterpay, I think Afterpay is let's see.
Finance company?
Let's see how it works.
Like anyway, we're getting sidetracked.
Yeah. All right, let's go back. Thanks, Richard. Richard said, nice channel, bro. Okay, so what else do you want to see on the store, I guess? Let's check out what the actual product page looks like. So we have a nice size, good pictures, pretty big. There's only one color. That's nice. Add to
okay,
cart.
so one other thing here, I can give you, see, it says flirt. Oh, okay. It says, how you read it? Flirty mini dress with floral design, featuring a sexy floral design. What is that?
What?
Yeah, that right there. Yeah, can you read that?
Flirty mini dress with floral design, featuring a sexy floral design, corset, crisscross back with tassels and ruffles throughout.
Okay, so first of all, I would put that somewhere that is much higher up, like
yeah, like up here,
or I even just under the, like if it's possible under the headline. Yeah, right there. Like if it is, I don't know how exactly Shopify flexible the theme is, and then I would write that description something like, okay, this is gonna cost money, obviously. But the same way you go to a high-end, like this doesn't sound like, I mean, okay, it's definitely not a cheap brand, you know, like, I mean, I don't know, I'm not a women's clothes expert, but $92 for that seems like decent money, right? This is not $20. So same way you go to a high-end restaurant and then you see, it doesn't say chicken burger. It says, I don't know, like some farm-raised chicken, raised happily, organic, whatever, and it's been like roasted with butter and then like put like with bread and stuff like that, you know, something like that.
Yeah,
it doesn't say, hey, this is chicken and meat, you know. So that that description, if it is nicely written describing the clothes, that can go a long way. Because by the time someone's there, like the only reason someone ends up on the page that Roy was just had before he gets bored and start messing around. Yeah. So right here, the only reason somebody would end up here is because they already kind of like that clothes. So if they had 80% and that nice description written in a fancy way adds another 10%, so they become 90% to purchase it, like they become more sure, maybe they go over the line, that can pay dividends, you know. So like, I don't know, you may pay $20, but that may help you sell 2 more dresses. I don't know how much the margins are on these things either, but I assume you're making money.
Yeah. The what I was
I would
looking
definitely
up,
write nice description for each item and put it right under the headline. Just make you buy, you know.
and that's actually pretty easy. It's just a little bit of liquid coding. You could probably hire someone for like 50 or $100 to do it.
For sure. I mean, right now, even that description is not even really coherent, you know.
Yeah, it's like it sort of has like care, hand wash or dry clean, and then item specs.
Yeah,
I've
so
seen-
no, but I mean, I don't. Nobody buys a dress and thinks about hand wash or dry only. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the stuff, the reason to not buy the dress.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think there's any regulations that you have to put in there. But why would you write down hand wash only or dry clean? Because if I was at 90% to buy this and I see that and I'm like, oh man, I can't put this in washing machine. Oh damn it. So then they close the page, you know?
Yeah, that's something that you could include in like a receipt email or something.
No, you don't. You do not include that. It's just a tag on the clothes. I mean, unless you have to write it, but I don't think so.
Well, what I was gonna say is like this is from the Afterpay. It looks like a brand or something. So if you just open up one of their, let's see, clothing.
Okay, I see what you're doing.
What was this? Here,
Go
let's
to
look at
Lululemon. That's
black
how I want.
dresses. Lululemon.
Yeah.
Okay, here, hold on. This is how this website does it. Size and fit. Model is wearing size small. Product details, and then they put everything here.
What is a big women dress store that's mostly operated online?
Lululemon.
Yeah,
Right
I mean,
here?
I know Lululemon. Lululemon is not a bad. I mean, I'm from Vancouver, obviously, so
Yeah. I don't know if they have. What's like their most expensive stuff? Sweaters, maybe.
I think it's around the same price, $100, something like that.
So look, if you're on Lululemon, the first thing they have is their title, price, color choice.
They didn't write down any kind of.
They do include the model's height and the size that they're wearing. I like this here, like the details, designed for on the move. It's soft merino wool. It's got a relaxed fit. And then it's got product features, which you can click and it'll take you down.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Go up. Go up. Come down. There you go. See, read that description. How do you like your cozy? What? Wear this wool meditation wrap long or flip it upside down for a short. I don't understand any word of that.
I mean,
But
that's
how do you feel like you're cozy? Wear this wool meditation wrap long or flip it upside down for a shorter look with it. Point is, this is a much better text than the one that was on the store, you know?
Yeah. This.
Yeah. Compare that to this, you know? Just that marketing pitch of it, that kind of like makes, I mean, I'm not into women's clothes again, but that description makes it look nice. But again, writing those description is also expensive because you kind of have to write one for every item, and it's not like your store sells 4 or 5 items only.
Yeah. Well, this is also cool here. Look, you can see under the care, material and care, it says wash separately, machine wash cold gentle, don't bleach.
So maybe you have to write this for the stores.
Yeah, she said here in the chat that it's needed for a clothing store. Like people have to know how to care for the materials they want to know before they purchase. She said pretty much the same thing. It is the same thing, but it's how it's presented. So here it's just really concise.
What I mean, though.
You know, they have like this whole nice drop down section.
I disagree. I don't think there is any, like, I think the person who wrote the one on Lululemon page is getting paid if $100 an hour, the other person getting paid $5 an hour. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
for
You know?
sure. I mean, is there anything else here? Revolve. What is this? Looks like maybe a dress thing. Let's see. So this one's pretty similar. Description, size and fit, and about the brand.
Okay, this one doesn't even have description. Maybe, I mean, it's obviously not something that you want to break over it, but I don't think you have a page or page design problem. I would focus more on like traffic.
Yeah. Like, what's your conversion rate, Jazara? Go back here. Let's see. Dresses. She have a collection page. It's not bad. You know, like the overall design's pretty good. I think really at this point it's like how is she driving traffic? Size chart.
Go to Google.
I could pull up Ahrefs too.
Yeah.
Google.
Google. What was it? Plus size women dress or plus size clothing, something like that.
Plus size women's dresses. Okay.
Okay. Look at the top organic one.
Top organic is lanebryant.com.
Yeah. So click there. Let's look at that page and let's look at the one of the paid pages.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if these guys have a pop-up. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Look at this description. I mean, I can't really read it, but see? Velvet and I can't even read how. Okay, hold on. What is this? Don't miss out. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. See, here doesn't say put your email here, get 10% off. It says don't miss out what deals and deals and offers plus alerts or want deals blah blah when need arrivals drop.
Sign up for emails.
Yeah, so this is a much better reason to give emails rather than put your email here for 10% off. You know, because this is more interesting. I'm like, oh, okay, so this is just some like a decent brand, decent store. And the reason I think they put it here is not just to get it from the buyers. It's also for people who come in multiple times and then they still don't buy. And they're like, hey, I like this style, but I'm not going to buy anything right now.
Yeah.
This is a good copy. Okay, so this is number one. Copy this banner.
Yeah.
And put it on your store. Number two. Yeah. Like literally just copy this banner. This is literal. But other than the photo, I mean, you can't even probably keep the photo. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, use that copy. Number one. Okay.
All right. So close it. Okay.
Yeah. So here you see that description again. That description, it like that's. Can you read that, Roy?
Yeah. It says velvet and sequins give this sheath dress flashy, fun fashion for your next party-ready look. The feminine crossover neckline and curve-enhancing gathered waist make it the perfect, easy-to-wear style that's also super flattering and sophisticated. And then it says crossover V-neck, 3/4 sleeves, covered elastic waist, sequin embellished fabric, lined hidden back zippers.
Yeah. So it is, that's especially that paragraph over there. It is nice.
Yeah.
If somebody who is because I assume based just on that paragraph, but I assume this is like a party dress. Somebody thinking of buying this. You know what? I can buy this and wear it to the party we're going to next week. And then they read that and they're going for that flashy and fun fashion look.
Yeah.
The point is when you read that, you convert, or at least you're more likely to convert. Again, it's going to be expensive to have nice stuff written for every listing in your store. But then again, the more it's kind of like, look at it as an investment. If these guys, so this is what you need to think about. These guys were the first hit on the Google, right?
Yeah.
This is the first guy. I don't know. Roy can actually pull up the traffic numbers right now. But
it's right here.
Oh, there.
They get 1.5 million a month.
these guys making a bank here, you know.
Yeah.
Like that, these guys making, no, I think that's $1.5 million is $1.5 million worth of traffic. So they
No, no,
probably
no. This is our estimate of monthly global organic search traffic coming to the target website. So this is all
1.5 million.
yeah, coming to the website from
Okay, so
organic search.
if 1.5 million people a month are coming to the website, you are making a bank. I don't care if you're selling clothes, you're selling, I don't know, dog products, you're selling anything.
Yeah.
That traffic basically means you're, I don't know, let's look at it this way. 300,006.
Here, I have a calculator in front of me. Let's say it was 1.5 million a month. What's the average conversion rate? 1.5%? You think that's being fair?
I don't know the conversion rate for this kind of clothes at all, but yeah.
Let's
2%.
say it's 2%. That's 30,000 customers a month. Let's say the average order value is
$100. This is go up. This was not cheap. Just from the way that description is written there, this is not cheap. This is gonna be at least $100.
They're making at least $3-4 million a month.
Yeah. So from $3-4 million a month, 20% margin, you're making $700,000 at least. You know, this is $110. Yeah. And by the way, I assume we are way underestimating because we're going with average. These guys are not average. You know, these guys are obviously doing a lot of things right. So these are where the lessons you can learn. Like literally, you can see the stuff that these guys are doing, you're not doing at all. Especially writing nice description. Here, these guys have this thing set up with different kind of accessories. This is actually a genius idea. Where this is probably a plugin, I assume. You know. So what it does, I mean, I don't know, but I assume it looks at the customers who bought these clothes and match it up with other stuff in your store to kind of sell them. Or maybe it's a person who just puts things together so people buy it as a bundle. The reason it was someone buying this is not because they don't have clothes or they want to stay warm. So the chances of you being able to sell them more stuff is really, really high. Like that, there's a necklace, shoes, you know, maybe some sort of an earring. I don't know, like anything. So you can do that. That's another $5-10 to your order at least, or
look,
70.
If you add everything here that they upsold you in your you know, basically like in your look how much the cart value goes up to. Let's see, where's it at? $187. Or it was $269, but they put a buy one get one for 75 off discount. So
so that's also good. Probably that is something that they put on because the cart value maybe is above a certain something.
Yeah, for sure.
There is a little bit of a sticker shock too if you dare to buy a dress and then suddenly $300.
Yeah, and they have that free shipping, and it says
well done, man.
Ship to home
store. I don't care what you sell, copy everything here.
Yeah, I agree. That's like the thing. It's like
reverse engineer this.
The answers are in front of you. You know, everyone's like trying to figure out, what do I do? What's the best secret? You go into Google, you type in your main keyword, you see who ranks number 1, and you do everything that store is doing.
Exactly. Yes. And especially on the stuff that you're already doing, but you're not sure, like having a pop-up banner and saying 10% off, at least copy the top guy.
Look, if you take too long on the checkout page, they send you another coupon code.
Jeez, that is good, man. So you see, that's another great idea. And the point is, yes, none of these ideas by itself, I mean, okay, some of them may be big ones. Like, for example, I still think writing description should be your first step. Yeah. But these little things, maybe one of them at 10%, 5%. But when you want to be the top guy, then you have to fight over the 1%, 0.5%, you know? And that pop-up banner there with that, the discount code here, these kind of things, adds another 0.5% to your margin. When it's whatever, $2 million a month, that's insane. Good chunk of money.
Oh yeah, they're upselling hard on this website.
But it still looks clean. It doesn't look like upsell, like it doesn't look scammy at all. It looks clean.
Yeah. And look, they got buy one get one for 75% off, like just plastered all over the place. Yeah, these guys are converting because I'm ready to buy this.
Okay,
All right,
next one.
so
Let's see what
next
else.
one. All right, so there you go. That was a free analysis of your website. Next up, we have Urban Fit Shoes.
I would like to here to make some of the changes at least, and then kind of like look at it a month later, see how it went now.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you have here?
Okay, this is the next store that we have. It is Urban Fit Shoes. This is also from somebody in the Facebook group. If you guys aren't in the group yet, I'll post a link in the description.
Another one, same thing. How did this come up? Timer?
Yeah, just 5-second timer.
Yeah, man. Copy the top guy. I mean, I would probably do the same thing for your own niche too, but go ahead. I would change this at least right now.
Yeah. Okay. So overall, just looking at it, it looks like a nice design. What is going on here?
I really like the person who did the graphic design here, by the way.
Yeah, I agree. It looks really nice, but obviously this here doesn't look finished, I guess.
No, I like it. It's hipstery. You don't like it because you probably don't buy this sort of stuff. But
this,
okay, so maybe I would
look. It literally says your product's name. Your product's name. Your product's name.
Oh, I saw that actually. Hold on a second. So that's why it looks so nice.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think these look gorgeous, but this is just default stuff, you know?
I know, but though, so the default stuff, it looks nice because it's probably like a Shopify template or something.
Yeah, it is, no doubt.
Yeah, so exactly. So the Shopify template has really good designer, but Mr. What's the name of the store? Urban
Fit.
Your store sucks. You need to hire a good designer.
The truth.
Or some engineer, make sure shit like that doesn't happen.
Well, the design down here looks good. Like whenever you hover over the shoe, you get like a little 2-image thing.
No, it is a nice looking site. I mean, obviously it has some technical difficulties, but it's nice.
He sent me the theme that he was using too. I forgot what it was, but I like how he has the reviews as well. Like he has 10 reviews for this, 6 reviews. That's great. Like if we click into this, let's see what the actual product looks like. Why does it say available on Amazon? Yeah, I would.
Also, you have an Amazon store too. Do you?
Maybe. I don't know if he's. I don't think.
Is that a button that doesn't work?
Yeah, button that doesn't work. This is.
Okay, you need to get a whatever engineer. Give me a call. I refer you to an engineer who can fix all this shit for you. You need to get on it as soon as possible.
Patricia said, "I hope to win. My sister has a fever because she bitten by the dog. Please help me. I want to bring my sister to the hospital. I could send." What? I think she wants the cash. It's only like $10, or no, $25. $25 is not gonna do much.
Oh, that's she needs to work on her copy.
Yeah. What do you think of the product description here?
Okay, before we get that, you need to fix a lot of other things. I mean, okay, so this is, I have no idea. We are deeply committed to our quality. I mean, this is different items. This is a fashion item, right?
Yeah, it's a shoe.
But why is it $40?
I mean, it's probably like, this is probably like a drop shipping store, I think.
Go back to the homepage.
Let's see.
Okay, what is the point of the store?
I think it's just to sell shoes.
Yeah, but like, what is special? Like the other one, like who's buying these shoes? You know what I mean? I don't get it.
According to Ahrefs, this site doesn't get anything. It gets 0.15 people a month. So
yeah, I'm not surprised. So the point is like, why selling shoes?
So I think what it is like right now, everybody who's sort of teaching people how to do Shopify dropshipping is basically telling people to go out and just find a product on like AliExpress or whatever else is selling, So like, for example, somebody may have loaded up AdSpy and they found this shoe and they saw that somebody was doing a really good marketing campaign for it. So what they do is they go and rip the product, they build their own store, they basically just duplicate everything they found on somebody else's store, and then their goal is to just spin up some Facebook ads, and then, you know, they think that they'll be a millionaire within a week. But yeah, the truth is, I think a lot of people who build these kinds of stores, they don't know why the heck they're like building the store in the first place. They're just trying to make money.
Exactly. So this is a good example. I mean, we are right now on the side and go up. The other store, you go to the store and then you're like, look, so if you're not looking for what was it, plus size women clothing or like curvy women clothing, you end up in the store.
Are you talking about Lane Bryant?
Or the other one? No, the other one specifically.
The Vixen?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you end up in this store. You're like, what am I doing here? You know what I mean? It's not a place like I would never ever go shop at that store. You know what I mean? I don't know anybody who is a curvy plus thing.
Yeah.
Here, this is a shoe. Like why would somebody come here? You know,
there's no value proposition.
Yeah. Is it cheap? Is it expensive? Is it what is it? Waterproof? What is it? Is it light? Is it heavy? Is it cool? Like what is it? Super expensive? You know, like what's the point of this shoe? It's just this is literally just a shoe on the screen. There is nothing going on here.
Yeah, I think there's also like, you know, for example, if we load up Lane Bryant, you know, they have like, at least they have like a deal on their homepage. Or if you go
then again, go back to the Lane Bryant. So the thing is, you cannot compare yourself to these guys. Okay.
Yeah.
These guys, whatever, what we came up with, how much? 2, 3, 4 million a month?
At least.
Yeah. So these guys doing 4 million a month in sales, they may have, I mean, I don't know, maybe they have some other source of revenue. Maybe they have physical stores out there. Maybe they are already spending millions of dollars on ads and stuff like that. The point is, there are stuff here you can copy, and there's stuff here that you cannot copy. Specific things you can copy, like how do they lay out their store? But even here, you can see it's probably like plus size. This is definitely plus size women, right?
Yeah.
So even this, man, you can see this. There is something there. Yeah, maybe it's not at the top of the page, but what is in the shoe store? It's just shoes.
Yeah, this is just a basically.
This is literally a pair of shoe. This is not even a store. This is a photo of a pair of shoe with some prices next to it.
Yeah, there's no value. There's no guides here that even talk about why the shoe is beneficial. This is what a lot of people like miss out. Like, I had a YouTube video that I posted on my channel. It was called "How $1 Million Shopify Stores Are Made Without Ads." And it talks a lot about how like your products, that's your engine, but the fuel that you have to add to that engine is all the content and the guides and explaining to people the benefits. Like, that's the part that I'm not seeing anything here. You know, there's just, it does list.
There's nothing there. What do you mean? There's literally nothing there.
You know, it says splash proof and anti-stain upper. Let's talk quality. Like, this stuff should be on the homepage.
I'm not saying there's nothing to the shoe. Oh, apparently it's waterproof too, you know? Yeah. I'm not saying there's something wrong with the shoe. Like, maybe the shoe is amazing. Maybe it's waterproof, maybe whatever. Maybe it's like maybe super cheap, or maybe there's some special value. But I mean, I'm sure the manufacturer had a reason to make this shoe, right? On this website, there is literally nothing there that says there is anything special about this shoe.
Do you want to let's look up waterproof shoes. Let's see who the top dog is. Loom Footwear. That's a blog.
Yeah, but you don't even know if that is a waterproof. Like, I don't even know. Like, the other shoe, is it because it's waterproof or is it because it's cheap? Because $40 for a pair of shoes is a really good deal, right?
Yeah.
I know these guys actually.
Vessi?
Yeah, they're in Vancouver. Yeah, we're actually doing some work for them too.
This is like the closest thing I would imagine is to that store.
Okay, so Vessi is running campaigns on I'm sure I've seen it on ads and stuff everywhere on the internet, but I think even on normal cable TV, talking about how their shoes is waterproof. They raised $10-15 million on what's the name of this? A Kickstarter campaign and stuff. You know,
Okay.
some in more than $1 million. They raised there. They are doing, like, you should not compare yourself to them in terms of what exactly they're doing, because you're not nowhere close to there. But at least you should try to move in that direction.
Yeah.
You know, you cannot do what everything these guys doing, but at least you should be able to make sure the website works. You know, doesn't have stock images. Make sure the Amazon logo or whatever, the button on the checkout page, make sure it actually either doesn't work or I mean, make sure it either works or take it off.
Yeah. That's the thing too, is like, if somebody were to take this Urban Fit and turn it into like a miniature Vessi, what's the minimum amount of money do you think that they would need to like actually create
that's a good question.
enough material to, like,
Okay, so I tell you what, so it goes two things. So number one is how much money. That's a wrong way of looking at it, because I tell you can do it with $0, but it might take you 10 years. You know, so you need to learn copywriting, you need to learn photography, you need to learn design, you need to learn programming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it might take you 20 years, but it costs you $0. Or you can hire some sort of a full agency and then pay them 20 grand, and then they give it to you in I don't know, next week, 10 days, 20 days from now. Mm-hmm. So where do you want to be? You know, like, how much money you got? You got this much? Okay, this is your option. But I tell you what, if I wanted to do it, obviously I know a lot of people. I mean, we have people that like I hired and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
So they're like, I got people working under me, that sort of stuff. If I wanted to do it for myself, I don't know, probably I would spend $2,000 in a month. Mm-hmm. Somewhere around, that's how long it would take. Maybe 5,000 in a month. But for an average person who's an outsider, if you're savvy, trying to hire people on whatever these Facebook groups, on Upwork, probably gonna get screwed. Maybe you need to go 10K and 1 month, and then you can do it 3 months and 5K, something like that.
What is he getting for 10K? Is it the copy for the product descriptions? Is it
the point magnet? Is like, yeah, so if you find some, for 10K, you get everything. I would think you get everything. Oh, but I'm not talking about you go to an agency.
Yeah.
Okay, like so I know, like, a full disclosure. I know a guy who has 10 stores, 5 stores in this province. 5 actual, like, physical stores. I'm talking about physical stores.
Okay, brick and mortar.
Yeah, exactly. So actually more. So they are a known brand in the town. Okay. And I don't want to get into details how much money and stuff they, like the revenue and stuff like that, but they have a website that they do sell on the website too. And the website is usually one store, you know, like in terms of the volume.
Okay.
There's one store. So if they have 8 stores, in terms of, like, if they sell $100,000 from each store, the website is also $100,000 in sales. For the website, they hired, so they have a high volume because, like, you sell a lot of shit from store.
Yeah.
They hired Shopify Plus people to come and make the store. And how much money they paid? I think, if I'm not wrong, it's 250 grand for the store. I'm sure it was more than 200.
They spent $250,000 just to build the store?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know how much
that's the Shopify store, by the way. So, like, that's the way it works. So you pay that, but then that includes the design, includes the copy, includes, like, a lot of other things, and also includes them hosting it and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah, so the way he is looking at it, the person, because $250,000 is a lot of money. Okay.
That is a lot. I want to see a breakdown of deliverables.
Okay, so if you go to, this is not that company, but, like, basically even this Vessi store, okay, if I want to build this, these guys paid probably $250,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this is a lot of stuff. There's a lot of photography, there's a lot of design, there's a lot of stuff over here, you know,
a lot of moving parts.
These guys have to, these shoes are designed. So these shoes, you cannot, this is a Vessi brand shoe. You know what I mean? So they have designers and stuff. This is Vessi, right?
Yeah, 155 for a shoe.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, they ran campaigns. There's some specific technology that makes it waterproof and stuff like that. So this is you cannot do all that marketing campaign budget that we talked about.
Yeah.
And then have like just the Alibaba or AliExpress shoe on your side.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. Doesn't work that way.
Look. Do you see this? Let's talk tech. Do you see this picture right here?
Yeah.
Look at the picture down here. You can see the exact same one.
Okay, yeah. So the Vessi shoe is doing well. Okay, so this is probably what happened.
They're literally ripping them off. Do you see the similarities?
Yeah. But the point is, the Vessi is the guy who came up with this. I mean, obviously, you can find photos like this on Nike and Adidas and stuff like that. But to the point, Vessi is competing with Nike and Adidas. You know what I mean? Or Puma. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So do not compare yourself to these guys. These guys, like, if you're willing to spend $250,000 on the website, yes, then that means you need to go to that level of details. How long it would take, I don't know. Like what you should do if you're not selling anything, because I don't think that guy's selling anything in that store.
Yeah, I think he's trying.
If you're just starting, I would at least take smallest portion of this and then try to focus on that. Have nice photos instead of having 20,000 pair of shoes on your website. Just do one specific pair, but make that pair special.
Mm-hmm. Start out with a single product
that you can focus. So look at it this way. These guys spend probably $250,000 on the shoes. Okay. So on the website, they have 10 shoes. So think about it. Hey, can I spend 25 grand on making 10% of the website perfect, but then try to go deep on that 10%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, this stuff have good photos, but have only one pair of shoe, and then make a nice description. Because I'm sure if you click on all these shoes, they have probably some sort of a nice description too. You have to hire writers and stuff like that. But instead of hiring it for 20, like you see how this, like, let's talk tech. They talk about all this kind of stuff. Good for Earth. There's a lot of talking going on here. Make it one pair of shoe and have it something special about it.
Yeah. I like how they do all these FAQs here too. They have 2,300 reviews on this, and look, in their actual review, it has certain metrics like comfort, fit. It has information about the person, typical shoe size, age range, and it has their responses from Vessi, so they can see that Vessi is responding.
Yeah,
this is great.
Go to the shoe website again, like the actual shoe.
Also, someone in chat, Base, said Vessi has a USP and makes sure their buyers immediately know with their copy on their website.
What's USP?
I think unique something proposal. Base, what does USP mean? Vessi has a USP and makes sure their buyers immediately know with their copy on their website. Yeah, so this is the other page. I think that what Urban Fit was trying to do was literally find some sort of Chinese version of that shoe, and you can tell they tried ripping off the landing page here.
Yeah, but go back. I mean, okay, again, that's what you should do. You should rip off, but the point is do it right.
Yeah.
Go up to the homepage. Okay. So this is what you would do. First of all, fix the freaking site. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Add a value proposition.
Go up right here. Okay. The homepage is like a picture of a person walking around. Okay. It has a women's section, waterproof. What the hell is it? Like, does it have women too?
Yeah.
Oh, this is disaster. Okay, focus. Okay.
Yeah. See, what they were doing is like
person
spray and pray.
You want to sell to, you know?
Yeah.
So get rid of the women's section. Okay. Get rid of all the men's shoes. I don't even want to know what that is. Okay. But get rid of everything. Just have one product. Just one. See, can you sell that one? Like, just pick one of them.
Yeah.
Whatever. Any of them. Okay. Just pick one product and then see, hey, can I do do your best to selling that one. Okay. So make the website to be just about that one product. What you want to do, you want to focus your entire advertising and brain power and whatever you have to just sell one thing. When you sell that, then you start selling two, you can find commonalities. But like one of them, you can just focus saying, hey, as soon as I arrive at this site, then I know this shoe is waterproof. This is how it looks like. I don't know, some shit about its technology, something about its design. I don't know, have some of those things. But you don't need a website. You literally just need a landing page that just focuses on that one shoe,
Mm-hmm.
This
Does
is
a
like,
good
this
job.
could be, yeah, that those reviews and stuff like that, focus on it, but just make it about one shoe and try to sell that.
I think really what this guy may be experiencing right now is like he built the store, but he spent so much energy just building out all these products that like he doesn't have any energy left to focus on like marketing it because there's just
And
too
also
much
the
work.
money too, because like I told you, like this stuff is it takes time. Like, I mean, I don't know how much he spent on writing the content and stuff for it too.
Yeah.
But if you're supposed to write content for 10 pair of shoes versus one, it's a lot easier to do it for one, and you have 200 pair of shoes there.
I agree.
Yeah. So
that's the thing. It's a trend in the dropshipping world that it's called general stores versus one product stores. And so it's a common thing that in the dropshipping world, people recommend the exact same advice. They say start with one product and just try to like drive traffic to that one product store because it's so much easier.
So why the hell is this guy doing it this way? Who's telling him? Who's teaching him?
I don't know. Probably he's figuring it out from YouTube videos or something. I need to make we're going to do this dropshipping thing and then make some money and then I'll teach people how to do it too.
Okay.
So, all right, I'm done with this guy's shoes. Done. All right. This is number 100 on Shopify. So this is the number 100 rated Shopify store in the world. Let's pull it up.
How did you get that data, by the way?
I pulled it up from, it's like a scraper, Shopify stores. And it just lists the top 500 most successful Shopify stores. I don't know what the metric is. I think it goes off of Alexa rank. Yeah. So down here at number 100, the Alexa rank is 30,000. So it's in the top 30K websites in the world. And I opened it up. I was looking for a good website that we could review. And I just thought that this was great because it's kind of like a high ticket product, $80. And they have like a $26 subscription sort of refill thing.
Actually, I have no idea what this is. What is this?
It's teeth whitening.
What?
Teeth whitening.
Okay, yeah. Okay. And is there anything? So this is just sells teeth whitening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. See? And this is what? Number 100?
Yeah.
Entire world?
Yeah. It's like.
There you go. It's good. These guys making decent money. I mean, okay, maybe is he making $5 million a month? I don't know. I don't think so. But this guy's not hurting for money. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at his website. What does he sell? Teeth whitening. Got it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
There is no 20 different type of okay, maybe he sells other shit too. But the point is that he's selling something specific. When you go on his homepage.
Yeah. It's 5 products.
But I don't. Okay, so the other part about it is obviously this guy's making a lot of money. I'm actually surprised. I would think probably selling more, because when you start selling one thing really well and you solve the problem for one piece of thing, guess what? You don't have anything else to do. That thing's gonna make money. You know what I mean? So what do you do with all your time and stuff like that? You can go, I don't know, sit on the beach, become a painter, or you can find another thing to sell. Then your store's gonna have 2 products. By the time you're number 100 on Shopify list, I don't know how that's calculated, but you probably have like, I don't know, 10, or this guy, I don't know how many ads. But even here, if you go to the home page, it is very, very specific. And there is something special about this teeth whitening, because it just looks kind of like alien to me.
Well, there was another guy, I think it was called like Snow White Teeth, and he was on Shark Tank, and he got like a crazy deal with sharks. Like I remember.
Go up high. Yeah, there must be something. Just wait here on the first page. Let's see what it is. Teeth whitening that cares for your smile, brighten and healthier only in 10 minutes. So this is a new thing.
Yeah.
There is no, because when you said teeth whitening, I thought about like those little like
strips.
Kind of like Yeah, you put on your teeth.
Yeah, like
This
the
is
Crest
not
3D
that.
strips. No, no.
Okay, so there is something special here. You
Yeah.
know, this is great. And again, this is very, very specific.
Yeah.
This is not just shoes. It's a very specific teeth whitening, which is already very, very niche. And then again, you got it that like, I mean, these guys that it's I forgot what I want to say exactly, but so these guys, the teeth whitening is something special about it. This is not just normal teeth whitening. This is like some device with batteries.
Yeah, it has like some gel. Look, you can go here to this tab called the science, and
Yeah.
it breaks down the formula. They have like these cool gifs, and it just breaks down like
Yeah, but
everything.
again, these guys making a lot of money, man. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know how much his traffic numbers, 92,000 a month, 90,000 a month.
Yeah.
That traffic is converting, man. Like $90,000 people coming to a teeth whitening site. Those guys are there to buy.
Yeah.
These guys are not just random visitors.
Oh yeah. And we already know that you know, Ahrefs underestimates traffic. Like it's probably 300,000-400,000.
Yeah. Yeah, man. These guys making $1 million a year.
Oh,
I
at
have
least.
no doubt about it.
At least. I wanted to sort of get into it just because like I thought it, from what I saw, like how much promotion I saw and how successful some of these stores are, seemed like a good niche. But I'm sure
The one thing to learn here is that this website, like obviously this one, like we look at 3, right?
Yeah.
So we look at 3. 2 of them are amateurish, so like one person done it. Third one, a professional, right? And obviously we looked at some of the other websites that are higher end, like the first page of Google, you're in, I don't know, $10-20 million a year at least. But this number 100 on Shopify, I don't know exactly how much money these guys make, but I would say probably like $1 million a year at least profit. You know, I'm looking at it. There is something specific here. You know, so the funny part about it is that the stores that are down, they're very general. You know, like generic. You know, the stores that are high, they're not very generic, but they're like more generic. The stores that are in the middle are usually very, very specific. You know, the thing is, you cannot, like, the path to going, it's not that you start with everything and then you narrow down and then you expand. You have to just, you can cut that time, but just starting something very, very specific.
Yeah. This is like a lot of times when I hear people getting started with internet marketing, you know, and they're like, oh, I want to go do local SEO. And it's like, well, do you want to do local SEO or would you rather do it for like lawyers specifically or like personal injury lawyers, you know, like something so niche where there's just not a lot of competition. So that's the easiest way to get started. But a lot of times I think with anything that you're going to be like drop shipping from some Chinese website like AliExpress, there's not many products on there that are like, you know, revolutionary.
Yeah. But I'll give you an example right now. This is actually a good idea too. So I talk with a lot of lawyers about a lot of different shit. Okay. And like from these guys, like we're suing that guy's suing us. Like there's like this warning going here. There's like this guy not giving us our money. That other guy's doing that. Anyway, this guy's posting shit about us. That guy's posting nice things about us. We don't want this guy to post about us. I deal with a lot of lawyers. Okay. There is recently, like we have some problems with merchants, etc., etc. One of these guys, we have to hire a lawyer, right? There is a lawyer. I literally talked with 3-4 people who are in this field. All of them recommended the same lawyer. When I Googled the name, like the whole like topic online, guess what? There are 2 names that shows up. One of them is that dude. You know?
Yeah.
I talked to that guy. He's a smart guy and he knows his stuff. Okay. But it's not like something very wowing, you know, about him. So funny thing about it, what he's going to do at the end of the day, especially law, there's nobody in law who knows anything special. The law is the same for everybody. But what happens is the lawyers specifically get trained because you get certain type of cases. Okay. Where I'm going with this is that if you find a lawyer right now and then you say, hey, you want to do SEO, start from somewhere, right? Or like any kind of marketing agency. You say, hey, I started with lawyers, but lawyers are already too general. No, I started with litigation lawyers, you know? So the litigation lawyers, guess what? More specific. Then you can say litigation lawyers who have experience with online, like, I don't know, website cases. You're like, okay, that's another thing. You're going down more. But then if you start with going, hey, you know what? I just want to do lead generation for online for lawyers who have experience in e-commerce, who have experience with payment issues with e-commerce sites. So this is a very specific lawyers. The reason I'm telling you this, I work with lawyers who are 10 times smarter. Okay. This lawyer, who is very, very specific, is the most expensive fucking lawyer I've ever hired. And by a factor of 3. I'm not talking by a factor of 2 or 1. Or like, I guess not 1. But
because he's so specific.
Yes. So, yeah, exactly. Because why is it so specific? Because he's the only guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Why is he the only guy? Because he shows up on Google. You know, especially because these issues, as soon as it gets very specific, I can ask one of our current lawyers, and they're like, I don't know, this is very too specific. I never heard of this issue even existed, you know?
Yeah.
But what do I do next? I Google it, you know? And guess what happens? There are only 2 people competing for this spot on Google, maybe 5, you know, and one of them is this guy. So then suddenly this guy is getting so much clients saying, yeah, instead of like a really good lawyer charges $500, $600 an hour, this guy is almost $1,500. Yeah, he's like $1,200 an hour.
Jeez.
Yeah. And I'm not telling you, I'm saying the guy knew his shit.
Yeah.
5 minutes talking to him, he knew his shit. But why does he know his shit? It's not because he's smarter than everyone else. It's because he has been doing those sort of case a lot. So back to the point, if you want to do a good SEO project and make a lot of money, you optimize a website for these certain keywords, like lawyers for e-commerce, litigation, payment gateways issues, credit card company for e-commerce companies, like that sort of stuff. And then you get traffic there. Then you can get leads. Then you can pick up the phone and talk with the lawyers and then say, hey, whoever doesn't have any experience in this thing, how much do you usually charge? $500 an hour. How about I send you some leads about this specific thing, and then you can charge these guys $1,000 an hour. Or you can, what's your normal rate? $500? No, from now on, for the leads I'm telling you, you charge them $800 an hour. You know what I mean? Because it's a very specific thing, and then you know, but the lawyers don't know.
Sina, Richard wants to know, what's your opinion on super minimal sites?
I don't even know what that is. What that is?
Like a minimal site would be like minimum copy, minimum design. You know, like think of like Apple, like an Apple store. Like you go there and there's just nothing there.
Don't compare yourself to Apple, because that's another thing. Why Apple affords to not have any copy on their website? Because they're already spending, I don't know, $500 billion a year on ads.
Yeah.
No, do not compare, you know? They get to do stuff that you don't get to do because they do stuff that you don't get to do, you know? You cannot reserve a Super Bowl commercial, you know? You cannot just do that. You cannot sponsor, I don't know, like the conference of happening somewhere with like all the TED guys and stuff like that. You know, you don't have Steve Jobs as your CEO, or you didn't have it. So do not compare yourself to those guys. Compare yourself to number 100 or whatever this was. On Shopify. So yeah, this is good. Copy this guy.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I mean, look, Richard, if you're talking about minimal, I don't think you need to have the, 3D animations that are going to cost you $30,000 from some crazy studio. You could use a simple free Shopify template as long as you have good copy and some good photos. I mean,
I think he's talking about those super hipstery websites that you go there and there's pretty much nothing there other than just
again,
stuff.
My opinion of that is sort of like how I explained in my video of how $1 million Shopify stores are made. There's the engine, which is the store, and then there's fuel. So odds are, if you're on some sort of minimal Shopify store or some sort of minimal e-commerce site, they're doing a lot of promo off-site. But if you're planning on just going for like SEO or something, you need a lot of content.
Yeah, and then again, if you already spending $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month on ads on some local channel or some, like, I don't know, some other ways. Okay, yeah, have a minimum side, like a the minimalist side with nothing else in there. But
Yeah.
there is a reason people need to buy from you, so they need to see it.
All right. So I think that's enough for the Shopify stores. Let's check out some actual sales funnels.
Yeah, this is a lot more fun.
Okay. So I put 5 here. This Paleo Valley, the one that I put up top, that's literally one that I just got as an ad on Pinterest. So I figured we could take a look at it just as a random one.
Yeah, let's look at it.
Okay, so let's do that one first.
And this time I'm gonna shut up.
All right. So I mean, my expertise is building the actual landing pages. So let's see.
We should both give it like a score.
I know there needs to be some sort of like. You ever watch Doug DeMuro, the guy that reviews the cars? He's got the Doug score.
But have you looked at? Did you watch T2 on Terminator 2?
No.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Fuel your body and brain with Paleo Valley superfood bars. So immediately there's a call to action. Get your superfood bars. The most delicious superfood bar you've ever tasted, guaranteed. Crafted with 10 organic, nutrient-dense superfoods plus grass-fed bone broth protein for optimal health and boundless energy through all of life's adventures. So I feel like we've got typical landing page stuff about superfood, why their bars are better, call to action. Then they go over their ingredients. They emphasize their 100% delicious guaranteed. Maybe it's some sort of money back. It's made with certified organic, whatever. And then you see down here they've got choose your package, get free shipping on US orders of 3 or more boxes. I wonder if this is on repeat. And then they've got their FAQs down here. Oh. I think Sina, you back?
Oh,
okay. All right, you're good. I thought you disconnected for a second.
No, I had to get up and open the window here.
So check this out. It's pretty much just a lander. I don't know what the conversion rate is, but anytime you click the button.
How did you come across this? This actually looks nice. So
I was on
5 categories.
Yeah, I was on Pinterest.
Design, copy, offer, graphics, and wow factor. Go up. Okay, so one thing I really like how this looks, like the graphics, you know what I mean? Like just the quality of the photo, the little details and designs, stuff like that.
Good color
I don't know.
scheme.
I would give it 10 out of 10 for graphics. What do you give it?
I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10. I would probably give it like a 7.5 out of 10. Just because, look, they're using plain old square images. If they were to get like a 10 out of 10, that would be something.
Okay, I see. Okay, I changed my hand to 9 or maybe an 8.
This is like 10 out of 10 graphics.
I see what you mean. Yes, because it does have some sort of spatial and stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I maybe I have a cheap taste, but I give it an 8.
But I would give it 7.5 because they do have. You could see they've got their branding on point as far as like packaging for the bars.
I think 7.5 is too low.
You think 7.5 is too low? All right.
Yeah. Anyway, so what else? Design. So what about the whole layout of the page? I mean, by design, I mean layout.
Whole layout's great. Especially like if I look at it on mobile, it looks really good on mobile.
Go up to the very top. I like this. This is actually a good looking site.
Yeah.
So the guy who had the shoe store, I would make a site like this that's just for one product. So copy the design, pick one of your product, one shoe, take one shoe out, and make this page for that one shoe.
It has really good copy.
Go up. What is that the top? What's the button says?
Get your superfood bars.
Okay, so what happens if you click there?
It just takes you down to the bottom here where you could select how
Okay,
many
and then
boxes.
you gotta like choose the flavor. Something like that.
It's just one flavor, but you can either get 1 or 2 boxes.
Oh man, so this is so good. So
yeah,
you don't even get to choose the flavor.
yeah,
These guys know their shit.
yeah. So
all the money, all the effort, and all the focus, and whatever budget they had is only spent on one thing. By this one specific thing.
Yep. Yeah, this is great.
This
and
guy's
look,
making money.
This is like their trust badges: organic, gluten-free, non-GMO, antioxidant rich, and no cereal
love this
grasses.
guy. Yeah, doesn't matter even what it says. Like you can see look at that design, man. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
This guy could not do this for 10 products. You know, probably maybe can't even still do it for 10 products. You know.
This superfoods bar is it's literally an analogy or the equivalent of your lawyer who's really good with payment gateways for e-commerce businesses.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Super specific. So, all right, let's see. This is the next step in the funnel. All right, so it's a good landing page. What else did we have on the score sheet? Layout's 10 out of 10.
No, I would give it 9 because I can't think of anything better. But after the last score, I'm gonna save my 10s.
Okay.
Copy,
from what I've been reading, pretty damn good so far. Let's see. Need a taste test. All the way to the top.
Go to the very top. Okay, so now scroll down like a normal person would scroll down. You know, like read a little bit here, there.
All right.
Then nutrition, rich superfood, blah, blah.
Created Paleo Valley superfood bars to make getting more of the nutrients and minerals you need for a healthy mind and body as easy as one simple snack. Many food products today are marketed as healthy and even contain the right buzzwords like gluten-free.
Yeah, but don't read the whole thing because, people usually don't read it like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like you just come here, read the headlines, maybe you read 5% of the body.
Yeah.
See, why are superfood bars are better? So that is good sentence, man, because that tells you like I read some like, oh shit, these guys are the best.
Yeah.
No, but there is no panel that decides which superfood bar is better, which one is worse. But they wrote it in a way that makes you think there is, and these guys are the best. That's a good copy, you know.
Yeah.
And then not only that, look, it says why. So not only tells you it's already the best, he brings you 4 or 5 reasons. And then you kind of look at, okay, what is it? Sorry for interrupting, but nutrition dense, no gluten, delicious flavor. Okay. So this for the shoe guy again, this could be waterproof, light, those stuff that you had on one of the landing pages.
Do you think you could make a landing page like this for the plus size dresses too?
Yeah, I mean, you can make a landing page for this for anything, but it has to be one thing.
Oh, okay. I see.
So yes, if one of those plus size dresses, if that person again wants to make more money, which maybe it is, don't have 20 different inventory. Have like for plus size, whatever. Have maybe inventory of 1 item or 2 items, and then try to make that item as special as possible. By that, I mean, write a perfect copy, do a lot of great photos and stuff like that, and spend a whole page talking about it.
Yeah. The base wants to know if you feel like the copy is open to a wide audience or if they have a specific like buyer persona that they're focused on here.
So I think here, obviously, I would love to be even more specific based on what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. This could be a guy who's already making so much money. He is driving different sources of traffic that is already more specific, but they all land in the same page,
So it's basically like different lead magnets. Like one could be like, oh, get something that's no gluten, grains, or soy. And he's got like a huge campaign for that. And then he's got another one that's all about like nutrients.
Oh, no. I'm talking about yes, as in different lead magnets, but one lead magnet could be, like is all focused on people who are doing like roadside biking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then he has those guys, and then he email them, or he like gave a guide to those guys for free, or maybe he's advertising this funnel specifically with a banner on that side, you know? So it's
Yeah.
like targeting people who are like, I don't know, mid 40s. They are like road biking for 10 hours on the weekend, or it could be somebody who is I don't know, like a 20-year-old sport person, you know, like a varsity kind of guy.
Hmm.
So those guys, both of them would eat something like this, or like maybe some women who are doing some triathlon or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's like I know what you're getting at. They're appealing to different sorts of people that could want this. Base also said that they have a 10% off coupon on their homepage. But also this is you got to notice, Base, this is an exit intent pop-up. This isn't like a welcome one.
Yeah.
So whenever
it just popped up because Roy wanted to close it. And is that right?
Yeah. So it's like whenever your window leaves the browser, they'll be like, hey, you know, before you go. So you can have a 10% off coupon code as your exit intent pop-up, but you don't want to use that as when somebody first lands on your website.
Yeah, and even here, look at this. It says, before you head out, would you like 10% off? This is very different than, what was it? Put your email here for 10% off.
Yeah, for the Vixen. Hey, we'll give you 10% off. Give us your email, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing. Not only I interrupted your experience, I'm also asking for your email.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a big commitment here. People said that I forgot. I read it somewhere the other day. It said when they would get these random people to come in and do like blind tests on usability for sites, anytime they got some sort of like pop up or they were trying to check out and it would say like make an account, they're just like, look, I'm here just to buy something. Like I'm not trying to build a relationship. And whenever people get just bombarded with these like get 10% off, you know, give us your email, they hate the brand before they even get to know what you're about.
Yeah, so. This is very good. Exit pop, because the pop-up here is there to annoy you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you want to annoy them when they're about to leave your site. You know what I mean? Yeah. You want to stop that guy from leaving.
Exactly.
Because he's leaving your damn site. But when he's already there, just let him go. Let him do his thing.
Base also wanted to know if you were to do it, I think by do it he means build a landing page. Would you send that cold traffic with targeted lead magnet offers to go to separate landing pages with copy specific to them, or send them to this general page? So he's saying like if you were going to appeal to like a bicyclist, would you send him to a landing page specifically for bicyclists, or would you just send him to that landing page that we were looking at?
The answer is yes. If I had unlimited budget, then yes, that's what I would do. If I had unlimited money and time, yes, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
But usually it doesn't work like that. So yeah, it doesn't work that way. So I would first start making it very, very specific and one landing page. And then when I have extra money to spend, I would spend it on bringing different sources of traffic to the same freaking landing page. And when I have more money, then a lot more money, then I would think, okay, now do I want to do more landing pages and scale it specifically for each funnel flow? Or I want to just keep adding more funnel flows from different sources to the same landing page until something gives in, you know?
Yeah.
So it's up to you. But yes, if I had a lot of money, I would do a lot of stuff a different way. But yes.
By the way, remember how you said how you would start with one product and then eventually you would grow?
Yeah.
So
that's what these guys doing. So that's, again, come back to the same thing. It's like when you have money, you need to start from one to be successful. Yeah. One flow, one product on one landing page. Then when you make more money, you can do different things. You can invest in doing different funnels, with different intake to your funnel, or you can invest in selling more shit to the same people coming to the funnel, you know, or both at the same time. I don't know. It's a matter of management philosophy.
This is pretty cool too. It looks like every single one of their product pages is basically like a similar landing page.
Oh, okay. So that's what this guy is doing.
Yeah.
That's what this guy is doing. So basically what he's doing, he's doing he's doing a new source of traffic and then sells them some other shit that is probably kind of relevant. You know?
Literally plug and play. It's literally the images are just swapped out. It's the same exact layout for every single product.
Okay, but probably the copy is different too, like obviously.
So we know that this layout converts pretty well.
Come down. No, hold on. Go up. What was the copy for this? This is a different copy, man. Like this guy spent decent money on this too.
Yeah.
You need the person. So you can either do this landing page yourself, or you need that kind of expertise or talent, which you don't have. You cannot be a writer who's as good at this, and whatever, the website designer who's as good at this at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hire a lot of people, and I'm telling you, people have different skill sets. This website is made probably by 4 or 5 person.
For sure.
Hire those guys.
Yeah, you got one guy to do the photos and the graphic design. You got one guy to do the writing, one guy to do the styling. You probably have another guy that's doing the marketing. For sure. There's a guy on the back end that's hooking everything up. Let's see what it looks like whenever you actually add it to your cart.
I would like to see these guys' ads too.
I wonder if we could run it through what's that tool that we bought last time?
Yeah, this is going way longer, but go to Google and Facebook and see what this guy's running.
Oh, look, they're doing a secret discount unlocked.
Geez, man, these guys are good. They don't even let you live. You have to buy.
What was it called? Paleo Valley?
In order to exit this website, purchase this item.
Yeah, in order to exit, you have to give us your credit card.
You gotta.
So they have 106,000 people who like
come
this
down,
site.
look at their ad. I know, I want to look at their ads. Okay, first of all, look at their posts. You know, so this is like, what is it about? Healthy people?
The often
come
overlooked.
down, I'm in the other one with the recipes and stuff like that. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
These guys cornering a certain kind of market. Come down. Grandma, blah, blah.
Grandma survived the Great Depression because her supply chain was local and she knew.
So right now I'm looking at this. This is female focus. Okay, this is not an accident. There was a woman talking on top. It's talking about green smoothie girl. You know, like I don't know. I've never heard that term before. Have you ever heard somebody saying green smoothie girl or smoothie girl?
Oh, I think this is the page.
Okay.
They shared it. They shared it.
So, but it's still, there is the reason. This stuff is all targeted towards females. So come down. So it's kind of like yoga moms.
Yeah.
That's what I would describe targeted this page. Come down. Okay. Yoga mom, come down. Yeah, just go. I want to see their post. What's this? Organ meats. I suggest carrot cake, zucchini, pea. Okay. Come down. See, another female. Come down. Again, is it 2 girls talking?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So come down. See, both yoga moms. Come down. What else? Okay, come down. See, there is nothing interesting for males here.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'm the yoga moms.
and they're also they're also sharing like very like random stuff. Like they have a lot of stuff that's just informational, like pure value. You know what I mean? Very like top of the funnel
exactly
stuff.
for that certain type of audience. Come down again. So yeah, see, even the vote thing is kind of like feminine.
Yeah.
The design of that thing. Come down. Yeah, you see, there's no trucks. There's no
no beards, dumbbells, no knives.
No beards. Yeah, exactly. You know, so go to their ads. Go to page transparency, see all that. Come down, right there. Yeah.
This one.
And then this page is currently running ads. You bet it is. Yeah, click on it.
I don't think we could see though.
What?
Yeah. We're going to have to probably look up Ad Spy.
No, just do ad library. So write down Facebook ad library. How come we can't see this thing?
Ad library?
Yeah, just do Facebook ad library.
I don't think...
No, right there in Google.
Oh, okay. Facebook ad library.
Yeah, right there. Boom. Click on first link. Yeah. Okay, now search the name of their store. What is this?
Oh, here we go. Paleo Valley.
No, this is not how it's supposed to look like. Are you on Facebook?
Yeah. Facebook.com/ads/library.
Okay. Why
See.
does it look like the normal Facebook page? Why is it so slow?
Facebook. Base said we should be able to see the ads.
Oh, do you have ad blocker on?
Oh, yeah. Here,
Oh, that
pause
seems to be a little
on the
bit wrong.
site.
Oh, that's why even on the probably Facebook page you couldn't see the ads.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, there you go. See, this is the traffic coming in.
Also, wait, real quick.
What does it say? Inactive. Come down. Oh, okay, but is it for that specific store?
There's 8 results. Search result display ads with text.
No, go back to the Facebook page that you had open.
Oh, this one?
Right there. Yeah, okay. And then refresh this with the ad blocker off. And go look at the page transparency page again.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
There we go. There we go. So
Sweet.
these are the ads that's running. Okay, there you go. So these are the things. So how many ads running? Usually it says here somewhere 46.
40. Yep.
Yeah, not all of them may be active, but come down. Let's see. Look at these. So this is what this traffic is. See, again, no trucks, no beers, no no guy with whatever like axe chopping woods or anything. See,
these ones they launched in September and they're still running. So these ones are probably doing pretty good.
Yeah. This is very specific. So even though the landing page looks generic, the traffic coming to it is very specific. Because you remember the landing page was for specific, what was it?
The one I found was for the bars.
Yeah, exactly. For the bars and stuff like that. But it's not just a bar. It's a protein bar. It's a healthy bar. But it's not just that either. It's also that specific bar, protein, healthy, whatever, the best in the world. Here is why, 4 or 5 reasons. It's that specifically for women who are, what do you say, 20 to 40, around that age. You know, yeah. This is very specific. You know, this guy's not trying to sell those bars to any guy. Yeah, no. Maybe they end up there, but that's not what those bars are. That's not why he's selling those bars. Now compare all this conversation to the dude was selling shoes.
Yeah,
you know,
he's got 1%,
20, and not only 20 pair of shoes.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And look, do you see the ads here? Look at this. It's the same ad with 5 different angles.
Wow.
So it says, I searched the internet over to find a non-corn sourced vitamin C. This one says, what if something you thought you were doing to improve your health was actually causing damage to your DNA? And did you know humans are one of the only mammals that don't create their own vitamin C? Meaning we all need to be supplementing with vitamin C.
See, this is really good. That's actually a great job noticing that. 5, 2 here.
Yep.
One of them is about GMOs. And one of them was about what go up. These 3.
One of them is that vitamin your own body doesn't produce vitamin C.
There is no mention of GMO in the other one.
Yeah.
And there's no mention of vitamin C in this. I mean, the other way around. You got it. So not only is it as specific as we talked about, it's a bar, healthy. Here are 4 reasons. Specifically coming for women, specific age, specific kind of activity, you know, like all the, there is no obese lady here in any of these photos because that's not the profile, you know. Yeah. The people, these girls here, they probably don't even know people like that, you know. So it doesn't mean one of them is good or one of them is bad. It means who you guys selling this thing to. So they put it there. And even that, when they're talking to that specific person, they have same ad, 2 different angles. GMO free. The other one is like vitamin C.
5 different angles.
Great. This is great. That's why this guy's making money.
Oh yeah, they're probably doing what, $1 million a month.
How many likes their Facebook have? This guy's doing really well.
106,000.
Yeah.
And look, they got their copyright. They got their use code 12, like the secret discount unlocked.
Yeah. So exactly. So the technical things their store, that's spot on too.
I'm surprised they're not doing like a subscription based thing. I'm sure that their email,
I'm
their email backend is
I'm
insane.
sure if you talk to them right now, say, hey, why are you not doing subscription? They'll tell you, oh yeah, that's in the works. It's coming a year and a
Probably.
half from now, on like quarter 2 of like whatever.
Well, they probably have a good returning customer rate too.
These guys are not dumb.
Yeah.
These guys are not dumb.
Well, remember how we were talking about?
Look, they have a podcast too.
They have a podcast?
We should go up. Yeah. Yeah, podcast.
Yeah. Episode 252. That's a lot.
We should do a collab with them.
Collab. Let's Make Money show collaborating.
Tag him in the video. Tag him when you go on YouTube.
Yeah.
Tag him. Say hey.
I'll give him a backlink.
Yeah, give them, or they give this podcast. They give this show a thing. Probably their podcast have less people listening to it.
I wonder, like.
Yeah, go on their podcast. I want to see how many people are on their podcast.
Let's see. Best enzymes for better digestion. How do I?
This is a good. Does it tell you how many people listen to this?
On Optimized Paleo on Apple Podcasts, they have 104 ratings.
Yeah, so people listen to that. It's their friend. You should send them this video. Tell them, hey guys, great job on your website and your funnels.
Yeah. I could, you know what we could do? You know how Joe Rogan does Joe Rogan clips? I'll clip this out and I'll upload it and I'll put it as reviewing Paleo Valley's sales funnel.
So let's give him a copy. What do you give? I give him for copy. I give him 9 for the offer. I would give him a 10. Okay. Actually, you know what? I still saving my 10. I give him a 9.5.
Yeah, because they don't have subscription box.
Okay, yeah.
That would make it
good.
10.
Wow factor, I give it a 9 too. So what about you? Copy,
I give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay. Offer,
I give it a 9 out of 10.
And the wow factor,
8 out of 10, just because it looks a little bit generic, but you know, it is what it is.
It looks generic. I think it looks amazing.
It's got the square borders, the simple non-gradient backgrounds, the square images. There's no what is it called? Parallax scrolling. I guess I'm just looking for more modern UX, but you know, modern UX doesn't.
Well, because you're not a lady, you're not a yoga mom, so
yeah,
you're out of your elements.
This fits.
This website is not for you.
This fits yoga mom vibes for sure.
Yeah, because it is for yoga mom. Okay. So you gave him a 43.5. I give him a 45 out of 50. So that's bad. Good. That's good. These guys doing a lot of things right, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love it. This is great.
Base said, I'm a little surprised they called a product beef sticks when their avatar is 20 to 40-year-old health conscious women.
You know what? I actually thought about that too. It was a little bit off brand, but who knows? Maybe there's a niche for it. But that was great.
I wonder if we go to that product, if there's like men on that one, you know, like specifically. Let's see if their ad library. Well, here's a guy. Is he eating a beef stick?
Yeah, but
oh, look, here's another one, beef stick.
Oh, so see, that's the thing. So
hey, friends, I just want to give a quick shout out.
The beef stick, they're selling it to these avatar of these guys.
Yes.
But maybe they had one for the women too. That's actually, so that's why it is. So it's a different product, same. So these guys, what they're doing, they're spending the money that they're making into actually having more products from even different people, you know?
And look, they have different multiple versions down here. So I think they actually are experimenting to see which buyer profile fits.
Possible. Yeah.
You guys are dialed in. Who's running this thing? Where's his yacht? Not bad. All right. So what do you think? Let's we're done with Paleo Valley.
Go back to give a quick update.
Okay.
For the thing, because I want to go eat.
Yeah. Well, okay. So we have MindValley, which is another one that I think is going to be like pretty good. We also have Frank Kern's order pages, which we can look at real quick. And then we just need to talk about our project.
No, I said let's just cut it. We talk about the project and then go.
Okay.
How long have we been on? We've been on for an hour and a half.
Yeah, hour and a half.
So
We still have 5 people watching. Hey, leave a 1 in chat if you're still here. Also, thumbs up the video if you're still watching. I'm sure you already did. Okay. So, all right, let's talk about the project. So now that we have the lead magnet, what was our lead magnet? The fastest way to detox for a drug test from marijuana or something like that. Okay.
Did you get it?
Yep. Open it up.
I have not looked at it, by the way.
Drug test PDF. Who
put it so we see it.
Okay, yeah, I'm downloading it right now. There we go. Did you have someone redesign this, or was this Emily?
No, this is someone else.
Okay. Asparagus Times.
Yeah.
Asparagus Times. Fastest way to pass a drug test. Okay, the script is a little bit annoying. With weed in your system. All right, it's pretty straightforward. Nothing is further from the truth. Today, drug tests are more common than we'd like. Look, if you want to always test negative, it's best to stay away from weed. But let's be honest, it won't be the case if you're reading this right.
Yeah, exactly. So that's exactly what I mean. So it just, the design of it looked nice. It's a little bit funny, but I don't even think anybody would actually read it. If they read it, then we invest in like making this much better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at this level, this is good enough, because by this time we're doing this to get the emails, right?
Yeah.
That's the point. So to a little bit of background, what we're doing, we're doing a experiment.
Basically.
Yeah. So to see what we can sell, like how just a way to make money, and we're doing an email way. So we're collecting emails because these guys, it's legal to sell stuff like this in Canada for cannabis, but you cannot advertise on it. So it's a good SEO/email marketing project because these guys don't have anywhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're doing. We're getting their customers' contact. When we have an email list, then we push offers to that email list. That's what we're doing.
So, okay, we have this article. Now, what's the plan? To just rank it organically? Or like
we would spend. So that's the thing. We need to spend money on ads.
Okay.
So we're going to need to have, this is what the to-do list for you for this week. So what we need to do, we need to have an ad. Okay. So the ad need to be something that we put on Facebook. Okay. The ad need to be compliant. Okay. The ad itself. That's why we're doing this thing. That's why we don't say, hey, click here to buy pot 10% off.
Yeah, it's like an informational thing.
Yeah, exactly. So it has to be an information thing. So it has to be compliant. So but again, how much they need to know this is for this, right? So it has to have some cannabis vibe to it. You know what I mean? So that's why I came up with the name, because you can make it. So you need to make a Facebook page, put not many, 2-3 posts about cannabis in the Facebook page. Okay. So when somebody look at the Facebook page, they're like, oh, okay, this is a Facebook page about cannabis. Okay, they get it. It's Cannabis Information Month. Okay.
Now, when you say make 2-3 posts about cannabis, is that like just anything? Just images, text? Okay, so pretty much anything. I'll look at some other
anything
pages.
that it doesn't look like a scam. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like that. Yeah, we don't want to sell anything, nothing. We just want to look legit. I mean, we want to be legit. That's how you are. We're legit.
Do you want the post to be about cannabis related products or actual cannabis?
No, just anything. Funny videos from Chak and Chong, whatever the name of the movie is.
Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, whatever. Could be anything. Just make it kind of like the style is clean. You know what I mean? The style is high end. So
do we need like a minimum likes on the Facebook page? I could probably buy a Facebook page.
Nobody. That's waste of time. No, because we're starting. We're not faking anything. Okay. If you're watching this video, go like the page.
Yeah.
We get 3 likes
when I build it next week's episode. No, we already have 8 likes on this video.
Okay.
There's people watching, Sina. They love us.
Family and friends.
Right. Yeah, I think my mom's watching. All right, so we have 2-3 posts on the Facebook page.
Yeah. Okay.
What's next?
I'm thinking. So, did you write the ads? Yes. So the ads. No, this is what you need to do, because I still need to make the page, right?
Yeah. I can make the ads. I can do all this.
Okay, so you make the ads. I also talk with people that I know, because we don't want to get into the selling business. Okay, we don't want to sell cannabis.
Yeah.
But I know people who sell cannabis legally here on the web. I need at least 2 people. Actually, you know what? I need more. I know more. I know at least 3 that they're doing it. Actually, fuck, I know 4. So there are 4 people that I know who doing this, or they directly or indirectly doing it. Okay.
Okay.
I approach those guys and I say, hey, we have an email list and a Facebook page that's related to this stuff. We want to push your products out there to our email list. So it's not just a Facebook page, it's an email list. So we can send whatever we want, buy this part for this. If I sell your stuff, how much you going to give me? Okay. So that's the question I'll ask. And then I'll bring you the answer.
Okay. So basically figure out the affiliate split.
Yeah, exactly.
What is there like an industry standard? I mean, I know that
that's
Amazon
what I'll ask
pays
them.
like...
These guys are friendly, and they're 4 people that I know from top of my head. So that means that like they're not talking to each other. So whatever number they give, we go with the highest one.
Okay. So pretty simple split. Now, is there going to be any sort of like 24-hour cookie tracking, or is it just direct sales?
No, it's direct sales.
Okay.
We're not even selling anything.
Yeah. Well, so what if we build up this email list to 10,000 people? You think we can make 10K a month?
I have no idea.
I think from what I read online, it said that on average, an email list will return $1 for everybody on the list per month if you're doing it right.
In what niche? This niche?
Yeah, I think just general I don't know, benchmarks for email lists.
Oh, so but you talking about cannabis or no?
I don't know if it might be different for cannabis industry.
Dude, it is different because not many people sell cannabis because that's why it's so profitable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, okay,
that's the whole point. It's a growing market.
Remember how we were talking about one specific buyer persona with Paleo Valley, how it was for women? Well, are we going after a certain demographic here with this?
If we can, yes. Yeah.
Like, do we want to go for women? Do we want to go for men? Do we want to go older, younger? Like,
okay, so that's a great question. I didn't think about it yet, but yes, let's go for, we want to go for somebody who has money. Yeah. Number 1. Number 2, somebody, because we're going to do Facebook ads. Number 2, who has Facebook ads? Sorry, who was on Facebook?
Older people.
Huh?
I think older people, right?
Yes. So that's actually very interesting because thank you for making me feel old. But yes, so people who are on Facebook, they're usually, I don't know, they're not 18-year-olds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They are usually like 30, 35-ish, you know, something around that age.
Yeah. So, I'd go lower, like 26, 27 too.
Okay. So let's just say, I don't know, 25 to 35.
Yeah, that's a good range.
Okay. That's a good range. 25 to 35. 25 to 35-year-old male, or let's just say male or female. Which one buys more online? I would say male because probably the females get scared, you know, buying shit online, especially drugs. It is legal.
Yeah. It's also not Paleo Valley.
If I have to bet, let me put it this way. The 4 guys that I'm telling you that I know, they're all guys. Okay. So I would say this is a more male dominated market. And what do we got? 25, 35. Okay. 25, 35 male. Why would they want to pass the drug test or like thinking about it? I let you do it. I don't know.
Probably like to get a job, to get some sort of volunteer position. Yeah. I don't know.
So use those angles in the ad.
Okay. To get a job.
Like, talk to a 25, 35 male guy that you don't know. You just know he's 25, 35 male. Try to see if that guy would want to pass his medical test.
By the way,
drug test.
There's all of the content in Facebook groups is non-index. So like I'm gonna go join a bunch of Facebook groups full of drug addicts. And what? I'm gonna go join a bunch of groups, Facebook groups, and I'm just gonna ask some questions in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with the page.
Yeah, well, not even
Yeah.
with the page. Like, basically, what you do is you just slip into a Facebook group and you just post a really loaded question. You're like, hey, what are some reasons that you would need to detox from weed really fast? You know?
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you
Okay.
generate like a bunch of hype and people start messaging back. And then, like, people literally give you their angles.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So,
So that's good. So here's a, here's a
ask
great
kids of Facebook
genius.
groups.
No, this is a genius idea. We want to sell shit to people who are 25, 35 male weed smokers. Let's go find them and talk to them.
Yeah, it's some groups. I'm sure there's some big groups.
It's this is not a rocket science.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to sell something to certain group of people? Talk to them. Good start.
Base said, Roy, how are you going to make sure something like this is going to pass Facebook compliance? Is there a resource you can point us to? A lot of people are getting hit with the
good luck
ban hammer
guessing
right now.
that. The Facebook compliance is a guessing game, but I know you cannot advertise drug related stuff. And we had ads. We had ads that were literally banned. Then we appealed. Then they enabled it, and then it worked. And then it ran out of budget, and then they banned it.
Horrible. What are they
Good
doing?
luck
there?
figuring out what the fuck is Facebook doing. But no, you just try to make it smart and hope for the best.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I guess.
mean, if it is banned, obviously you would probably can't guess why it's banned too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe I take the word drug out. You know,
Right.
I put another fancy word there. You know, maybe instead. I mean, you know.
You just got to experiment, really, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, you got to experiment. There's no rule. Facebook ads is just total disaster, nightmare.
Yeah. I could take 3 angles and make 4 different creatives for each angle, and then we could just test it.
Yeah, I think if they ban anything, probably would be because of the photo rather than the text.
What's the funnel though? We run the ad, they hit the lander, which is the article, and then is it basically like
Get the emails?
Oh, so is the lander basically just a squeeze page?
Yeah.
So it's just a squeeze page that says enter your email, and you'll get the guide.
Yeah.
Simple enough. Do we need any sort of supplementary pages on the site, like a terms or privacy, like something that Facebook might scope for?
No,
they don't care.
Yeah, I mean, actually, you would probably for Facebook, but right now we don't know.
Yeah,
that's another reason your ad might get banned.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna have somebody build the landing page. That'll be fine.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
landing page would be very simple because that's the thing. The simpler it is, we're not selling anything, right? No. I just don't want Facebook to ban it.
Yeah, we're just trying to build a list.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Anything else? I mean,
this should be good by next week.
Okay. What do you estimate with our budget that you want to start at?
Oh, that's a great question. So for this right now, for this, obviously we spent $0. Actually, no, I spent $20. I bought a domain.
Okay.
And so the domain is asparagustimes.com. And that's what, I mean, I'm 100% sure that if I make a blog about asparagus, Facebook would not ban me. That's not on the ban list. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But that's why I was like, okay, let's make the domain as compliant as possible on the border.
Yeah.
But let's just be on the compliance side.
Okay.
So yes. So that's the blog. And the only thing that you just come here, put your email, get your download your guide, and Facebook cannot look at the guide. So I'm sure they will not. Like, we can write whatever we want on the guide.
Mm-hmm.
But even that, I try to make it more like more discreet. Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea.
Okay, so
how much money we spent? We spent $60, like actual. So we spent $60, or not even that. We spent actually 15 for the domain. But obviously, because we got people working, right?
Yeah,
the
but
guy who made that PDF.
You should probably spend like an hour on it, and then Emily probably.
Yeah, but we're not like, we're already paying him as part of the thing. Same for Emily. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So do you want to take that cost into account?
I mean, okay. So the thing is, like, if you're asking me how much money I spent on this, is $15.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you're starting from new, yeah, you probably have to pay Emily $200-300 for that guide.
I would say for $200-300 you could get it written and designed.
Okay.
You could probably get it for like $150, honestly. Like
Okay.
if you posted in a
$200.
Facebook group, all right, we'll say $150-200. So that's how much we've spent so far for everything.
Okay.
Now our budget for the ads. Do you want to start out at $25 a day? Do you want to start out at $50?
I need to have that conversation first with the guys.
Okay.
Whatever we can make from it, a little bit, maybe less, but we just wanted to break even.
Okay.
So if I know that for each, so I know their average order is $500 or like whatever, $100, because the weed is expensive, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're ordering online. So if they say our average order is $150 and our margin on this is 80%, something ridiculous, I'm like, okay, I'm listening. So $150, you are making what? I don't know. Let's not say 80. Let's just say whatever. Like
It's
you
about
make $100,
$120.
$120. So if I sell you, so the only thing you do is that I tell you, I'm gonna drive traffic to your store. You know, if you don't like it, I go to the other guy. If you don't like it, I go to the other. If you don't like any of it, I go get the weed myself and sell it. You know what I mean? But I already have these guys are mine. These are not yours. If I come to your store and sell stuff, you're making 80% margin. I want at least half, you know? So I would make 40%, whatever you say, or whatever, like we can look at the cost and stuff like that. But if I look at this and I say, okay, I'll make, could be their margin could be 10-20%. So $20 I get 10% of the sales. So I say, hey, I want 10% of the sales. So if I sell $100 on your store, or depending what that value is, you know what I mean? I get half of their margin. That's what I would get.
Okay.
At least. Maybe I would even get the entire margin, because I would tell him, hey, this guy, when you sell to him for the first time, it's from my list and I can track it. So you get $40 on every $100 sale. So you get $40. But guess what? I'm going to charge you the entire $40 because you're not going to make any money on this one. But you can anytime, the second time, the third time, then he's now suddenly on your list because you already bought something from you. In that case, then you don't pay me anything. So only on the first time purchase, I want the entire margin, you know?
I see.
And yeah, and the other thing is about it is obviously if the margin is 80%, I'm not going to go to any of them. I'm going to make the store myself.
Yeah.
You know, I just find somebody who sells pots on Canada, whatever. Like we can put a Shopify store that sells like one kind of weed for like what? Like $200 one-time fee? $500? You know? Yeah. So
if what you're saying is true, I mean, I know you can't do that in America, but I'm down to dominate Canada's weed market.
Yeah, you can sell it in Canada. There's very easy. It's very easy. I'm telling you, there are 4 websites we know and stuff. So it depends. I don't know. It depends. The ad budget, it depends.
Base said he feels like Sina is Scarface, Tony Montana, Godfather style, working out his deal.
Kind of.
He said we're creative. Watching us think this out has been a bit eye opening.
Oh,
good. I'm glad we're connecting to people.
Sounds like we got our winner.
Yeah, Base has been here the whole show. I don't see anybody else.
Oh yeah.
So okay, well here's the thing. Remember when you were saying how you didn't want to sell weed?
Yeah, I still don't. But
So you
hey,
don't.
We're talking about 80% margin here.
Yeah, so it's if somebody else is selling it, we just kick it over to them.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. And in that case, I'll take half of their margin at least.
I mean, last week weren't we talking about selling like weed related products though? And now you want to do just straight up like weed? Because you know that there's a lifetime value there for anybody who's buying weed online.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the point. That's the reason we're doing this.
Like
the only reason we're doing this because these guys who sell weed online, it's a new industry. They're making a lot of money and they have nowhere to go. They cannot. It's hard to do SEO. It takes a long time. It's expensive. Okay. Yeah. And SEO is obviously like the worst strategy in terms of if you're an impatient guy. Okay. If you want to be quick, SEO is not for you. Number two is these guys right now making money, but they cannot spend money on Facebook ads. They cannot spend money on YouTube ads. They cannot spend money even on Google search ads. You know, you cannot bid on certain keywords. You know, so the email list is one of the only ways to sell.
So that's why it's valuable in this industry.
Yes, exactly. Because we want to be very, very specific. We want to make money from, for example, email marketing, because it's very valuable right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wonder what's
and you are an expert in email marketing.
I am. By the way, if anyone wants to join the program, get on in there. Get on in there. We're waiting. I'm going to put the link right now.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Getting people into the course. Here, let me drop a link here for anyone that wants to get in. It's $4.96. Learn how to do all your Black Friday email marketing. We got 48 people in the course right now. Already got people getting clients.
So we're going to do some sort of a case study from this.
Absolutely.
I mean, I know already it's Thanksgiving, so that's a little bit late. Yeah. But we're not building it. We're building like some sort of an evergreen email marketing program kind of.
We still have Christmas. We still have some time.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we can get the store up by next week if everybody works. But not like these guys. I have to talk to 4 people. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
2 weeks. Might take 2-3 weeks.
I'll have a whole folder full of like creatives, and I could do the copy as well. So we'll have all that ready to go.
Yeah, and if we make the list, this is not a seasonal business either, right?
No, people buy this stuff every week.
And guess what? More and more people buying stuff online.
Yeah.
So in itself, this could be more and more people are buying weed online.
And imagine when it does go mainstream and we have.
Yeah, exactly. So that email list we're making, not only valuable. In the short time, it's going to make us money. In the long term, it can also just makes a lot of money by itself.
Yeah. Base said.
That's what we're hoping.
Base said, what about creating a micro influencer network on social media, influencers with a tight network, and not pitching everything that comes their way? That's actually a really good idea.
That's a really good idea. Problem is influencers are all psychotic, so good luck.
Yeah.
It's like herding cats.
Yeah, but that's a good point though, because like if you can find the right influencers, it's super powerful. Because if you watch anybody on YouTube today, they talk about like, your 3 main channels are influencer marketing, advertising, and like SEO. So influencer marketing is huge. But
I agree. Is there value in there? Yes. But what you're trying to describe to make is something that is already like a large scale of whatever you're trying to build. Is YouTube, is Instagram. You know what I mean? Like the large thing that you ultimately want to grow to is already exists. So when there is some sort of structure like that, at any point you run the risk of the big guy coming in and do the same thing as you're doing, because then your network effect is completely gone. It's risky, and it's a very hard problem to solve. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
What does it say?
He said,
isn't that the truth? Influencers are not business people, just structure the contract the right way. Yes. Yeah. So influencers are a major pain in the ass to work with, so don't work with them.
Yeah.
It's okay. So it comes back always to this. You can make money. There is no doubt. There's different ways. Okay. Do you want to make money, or do you want to solve a problem? If you want to solve the problem, go solve if influencers not having a structured way for whatever, like a trusted way to get pitched, if that's a problem that really bothers you, all means go ahead, try to solve it. That's a hard problem to solve. We're not trying to solve a problem. We're trying to make money.
Yeah.
So we're trying to solve problem. We're trying to make money by solving a problem, but we pick the problem that's easiest to solve. We pick the low hanging fruit problem. Still gonna make us money, and we think it's gonna make more money in the future. But that influencer thing is very hard work to do, man.
Yeah, and it's also like we can't run ads directly to go buy weed, of course, but you see us sort of like running on the outskirts of it by running ads for informational posts and lead magnets that are sort of like related to that niche. So I guess we're sort of like just skating by, but we are still running ads for that niche.
Yeah. Yes.
Still definitely driving interest.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, really what I'm hearing is like we're trying to sort of figure out some sort of like affiliate split between these private brands that you know, Sina. And the reason why we're doing that is to get us just a better cut from any sort of like affiliate marketing that we would be doing with just some random brand that we find online.
Yeah, but you don't even need to know anybody. Like I can just go Google, and I'll do that too. Like I go Google, and then I look at the 5 people who selling weed legally in Canada. I figure out the contact owner for the website, and then I email them. And I was like, hey, buddy, do you want to do a JV to my email list? I think he's going to say yes.
I think so too. Because this isn't like funeral homeowners. These guys are all about it.
Yeah, these guys are all online. Exactly. So
you know,
they're very different.
Yeah. And if we have our numbers
okay, by the way,
right,
back to the funeral homes, even that can work. It's just a matter of it's harder to solve. I still don't have any doubt. If you go to any of those guys and say, hey, do you want to make an extra $10,000 a month? They're gonna say, yeah.
Well, once all the holiday stuff blows over, we're gonna get back to that for sure. But this is an easier problem to solve, and obviously it's more like email marketing oriented. It makes sense. Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Newer age.
Yes.
All right. So I think we got some stuff to do for next week. And then what are you thinking? Like if we can get the talks figured out, the negotiations, if we have the ads, you think we could be up and running by the end of next week?
If all that happens, yes. The only question is what's the probability of all that happening? And I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be, what did you say, next week or 2 weeks?
Like by next Friday for our next episode.
Okay, by then I will have at least half of my done, and then if you can get the ads done, then
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
If you say 3 weeks, I would say yes, by then it's fully done.
Yeah.
If you say 2 weeks, I would say meh.
Okay.
Tough.
All
okay.
Right. Sweet. Cool. So so base, I think we're gonna give base the $25.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, at least look at the number of comments.
Base, can you put your PayPal email? Would that work?
In the Discord.
Or I don't know if he's on Slack. You could do it in YouTube if you want.
Oh yeah, sorry, on Slack. Yeah, you have to get it on Slack.
Let me see.
Does it Discord?
Yeah, I'll send him a link to join the List Storm one. Let me see here.
Yeah, so whoever is here, put them the link to Slack channel.
Okay, let's see here.
Okay.
Invite people. Members. Here we go. Base, I'm gonna leave a link right there. Join me on Slack. Send me your PayPal email. Okay, Base said he will. He might be on Slack already, but anyways, till next time, Sina, it's been great, and for everyone watching, you guys are amazing, and we'll catch you back for episode 3.
Okay, awesome.